Welcome all in day 27. By this stage of your journey, you have cultivated internal authority, emotional resilience, and energy mastery through disciplined retention. Today, we explore the concept of monk mode, a modern blueprint for ascetic living that maximizes focus, productivity, and personal evolution. This is not about withdrawal from life, but about disciplined engagement, selective interaction, and the conscious redirection of energy toward purpose. Monk mode is a state of intentional isolation, structured routine, and heightened self-mastery designed to accelerate growth. Hold on, before we unlock the real power of semen retention, hit that subscribe button and join our Telegram channel, link in description. We drop daily wisdom, success tools, and energy secrets only shared there. Don't watch from the sidelines, become part of the movement. Modern asceticism is about intentional restraint. It is the deliberate removal of distractions that scatter energy. Excessive social media, reactive entertainment, unhealthy relationships, and compulsive habits. Retention amplifies the benefits of asceticism by providing a reservoir of energy that is no longer dissipated in impulsive behaviors. By reducing external noise and internal chaos, the man enters a heightened state of focus where energy is fully available for intentional action, reflection, and growth. The first pillar of monk mode is environmental control. Your surroundings must support discipline rather than challenge it. Clutter, overstimulation, and chaotic spaces create friction that drains energy. Modern ascetics curate their environment meticulously. Minimal distractions, structured routines, and intentional placement of objects and tools. Retention enhances awareness of environmental influence, making it easier to optimize spaces for concentration, creativity, and energetic coherence. Time management is central. In monk mode, every segment of the day is intentional. Wake-up routines, focused work blocks, physical training, meditation, and reflection are planned and executed with precision. Retention allows energy to be concentrated, ensuring that each action is deliberate rather than reactive. By structuring time around purpose, the man avoids the subtle leaks of vitality that undermine focus and progression. Discipline is maintained through rhythm, repetition, and conscious allocation of attention. Digital asceticism is another critical component. In modern life, digital stimuli are among the greatest sources of distraction. Notifications, social media, and passive consumption scatter attention and fragment energy. Monk mode advocates selective engagement with technology, limiting exposure, using tools intentionally, and prioritizing tasks that align with purpose. Retention strengthens this discipline by providing the mental clarity and impulse control necessary to resist reactive engagement. Technology becomes a tool, not a trap. Physical training under monk mode is structured for holistic development. Exercise is not merely for appearance, but for vitality, energy flow, and resilience. Retention enhances physical awareness, allowing the man to integrate movement into energy management. Strength, endurance, and mobility training consolidate retained energy, stabilize the nervous system, and improve focus. The body becomes an instrument of purpose, capable of supporting high-intensity intellectual, emotional, and creative effort. Nutrition and bodily care are pillars of modern asceticism. The man in monk mode treats the body as a temple. Fuel is chosen deliberately, habits are optimized, and health is prioritized. Retention amplifies the impact of nutrition because energy is no longer dissipated in compulsive behaviors. It is available to nourish focus, creativity, and resilience. Conscious choices regarding food, hydration, and rest create a physical foundation for sustained energetic performance. Emotional discipline is essential. Monk mode requires the ability to observe and regulate emotions without reactive engagement. Retention enhances this capacity by stabilizing the nervous system, improving awareness of internal states, and fostering composure. Emotional energy that might previously have been scattered through attachment, envy, or frustration is now directed toward purpose. Asceticism is not emotional suppression, but refinement, turning impulsive reactions into deliberate responses. Mental clarity is another critical element. The man in monk mode cultivates focus, reflection, and intellectual growth. Meditation, journaling, and study are integrated into daily routines to deepen understanding and sharpen cognition. Retention amplifies these practices by consolidating energy, enabling sustained attention, and increasing the depth of insight. The mind becomes a concentrated tool for problem-solving, strategy, and personal evolution. Social asceticism is practiced with intention. Interactions are selective, purposeful, and structured to avoid energy leaks. Retention stabilizes internal energy, allowing the man to engage meaningfully with others without succumbing to reactive behaviors. Approval-seeking or compulsive social validation. Relationships are approached strategically. They are evaluated for alignment with purpose and their capacity to support growth rather than distract or drain. Sexual restraint is a cornerstone of monk mode. Retention amplifies the benefits of modern asceticism by channeling sexual energy into higher pursuits, creativity, productivity, and personal development. Sexual impulses, when managed consciously, become a source of vitality rather than distraction. This discipline fosters clarity, composure, and heightened awareness, creating a field of presence that is magnetic, authoritative, and aligned with long-term goals. Ritual and routine structure are essential. Repetition creates stability and efficiency. The man in monk mode integrates meditation, exercise, study, reflection, and purposeful action into daily rhythms that conserve and direct energy. Retention enhances the efficacy of ritual by stabilizing mental, emotional, and physical energy, allowing for consistent high performance and deep focus. Routine becomes a scaffolding for mastery rather than rigidity. The concept of solitude is reframed. Modern ascetics do not withdraw from life out of fear or avoidance. They engage selectively and intentionally. Retention strengthens the ability to be alone without loneliness, to reflect deeply, and to maintain presence. Solitude is the medium through which energy is consolidated, focus is sharpened, and insight deepens. Moments of isolation become opportunities for growth, creativity, and clarity rather than avoidance or stagnation. Accountability within monk mode provides structure without distraction. Mentorship, journaling, and self-assessment create feedback loops that reinforce discipline and measure progress. Retention ensures that energy is available to implement insights, maintain focus, and avoid burnout. External accountability enhances internal authority rather than replacing it, creating a balanced system of self-guided growth. Creative transmutation of energy is a hallmark of modern asceticism. Retained energy, when directed intentionally, fuels innovation, artistic expression, strategic thinking, and problem-solving. Monk mode amplifies this by providing the focus, space, and stability necessary for deep creative engagement. Energy becomes a tool for creation rather than consumption, producing tangible outcomes that reflect internal mastery. Resistance management is critical. High-pressure moments, temptation, and external distractions will arise. Monk mode trains the practitioner to respond with discipline rather than reaction. Retention consolidates energy, stabilizes mental focus, and strengthens emotional resilience, enabling navigation of challenging situations with composure. Resistance is not avoided but transformed into reinforcement of willpower, discipline, and mastery. Long-term perspective defines monk mode. This is not a temporary state but a blueprint for sustainable growth. Retention stabilizes energy over extended periods, allowing for incremental improvement, compounding insight, and durable personal transformation. Goals are approached strategically, with clarity about priorities, cycles of intensity, and periods of reflection. Asceticism becomes a lifestyle of deliberate evolution rather than fleeting restriction. Integration of body, mind, and energy is central. Physical training, mental focus, emotional composure, and energy retention converge to produce holistic mastery. Monk mode is a laboratory for life optimization, a space where internal coherence creates external authority. Retention is the fuel, asceticism is the framework, and deliberate action is the mechanism through which growth manifests. Humility reinforces purpose. The man in monk mode pursues mastery without ego-driven comparison. Retention strengthens awareness of internal value, reducing dependence on external validation. Asceticism fosters detachment from superficial recognition, allowing for pure alignment with personal goals and higher principles. True power and focus emerge from self-responsibility and discipline, rather than external applause. Observation and reflection create feedback loops. Daily journaling, self-assessment, and meditation consolidate insights, track progress, and identify areas for improvement. Retention stabilizes mental and emotional energy, allowing for accurate self-observation, feedback loops, enhanced growth, refined practice, and maintain alignment with long-term objectives, ensuring that monk mode remains effective rather than performative. Energy allocation is deliberate. In modern asceticism, the practitioner consciously directs time, focus, and vitality toward high-value activities. Retention ensures that energy is not lost to trivial pursuits, impulsive behaviors, or reactive engagements. Each action is informed by purpose, maximizing impact and efficiency. Energy becomes currency, invested wisely in pursuits that yield compounding returns. All right, you've got this incredible energy. Now, don't let it dissipate. Before you click off, prove you were here. Smash that like button, and if you're serious about this journey, hit subscribe right now. This isn't just a channel, it's a movement. Focus on mastery over indulgence is central. Monk mode cultivates self-discipline by prioritizing growth over immediate pleasure. Retention enhances this by reducing impulsivity, increasing patience, and stabilizing desire. The man transforms potential distractions, sexual, emotional, or recreational, into opportunities for personal development, creative expression, and strategic advancement. Pleasure is delayed, refined, and harnessed for higher purpose. Patience and resilience are reinforced through ascetic practice. High-tension moments, temptation, and external pressure are inevitable, but monk mode teaches endurance. Retention stabilizes the nervous system, strengthens emotional regulation, and amplifies mental clarity, allowing challenges to be navigated without compromise. Discipline under pressure transforms obstacles into training grounds for long-term growth. Spiritual and philosophical grounding support the modern ascetic purpose, principle, and higher vision, create alignment for energy use and action.
Retention
Amplifies awareness, insight, and connection to these guiding frameworks. The man operates not from compulsive desire, reactive emotion, or superficial goals, but from deep alignment with values, mission, and personal evolution. Ascetic practice becomes an expression of integrity and coherence. The social dimension of monk mode is strategic. Engagement with people is selective, aligned with purpose, and inner conserving. Retention stabilizes internal energy, preventing social interaction from becoming draining or reactive. Networking, mentorship, and collaborative efforts are approached intentionally, maximizing alignment, opportunity, and influence while minimizing energy loss. Monk mode is also iterative. Each cycle of practice, from daily routines to weeks of focus, compounds mastery. Retention allows energy to accumulate, insight to deepen, and growth to accelerate. This iterative process ensures that ascetic practice produces tangible transformation over time, affecting body, mind, emotion, and energy field holistically. Finally, the man in monk mode becomes a living blueprint of disciplined presence. Retention consolidates energy, asceticism channels focus, and deliberate action manifests results. Modern asceticism is not withdrawal from life, but a heightened engagement with purpose, clarity, and mastery. Energy, focus, and discipline converge, creating a state of being where internal coherence produces external authority, creativity, and influence effortlessly. If this video gave you real value, tap the thanks button. Your support helps me keep creating deeper content like this. By the end of this lesson, you understand that monk mode is a tool for accelerated evolution. It combines retention, deliberate focus, environmental and social management, emotional mastery, and strategic action. Through intentional isolation, structured routine, and disciplined engagement, the man consolidates energy, strengthens internal authority, and becomes a vessel of power and purpose. Modern asceticism is the framework through which retained energy transforms life, producing mastery, presence, and unshakable alignment with vision. Keep watching Day 28, coming soon.